ladies and gentlemen. I'm still here, hanging in. Where? Exactly in Baron's mansion, but I'm about to leave this place for good. Oop! That's what I'm returning for. Still no idea about the saves and everything. I am kind of a little bit puzzled by the events over here, but nevertheless, still I'm gonna be trying to be a little sneaky. I think I'm not returning back there, and I'm not dealing with a safe. Let me just briefly walk around and see. Maybe there is some kind of hint at what is the safe combination. I believe that it's supposed to be over here in the note I have picked. Or maybe it has some kind of a similar combination to the previous ones. I'm not sure. At least I'm supposed to undertake a kind of attempt, right? If any. Of course not. There is supposed to be something different. Why didn't it reflect anywhere in my documents? Baron Northcrest, maybe? What is the Primal, the Awakened, Vivian? Nothing too interesting. Except for some paper crap. Alright. Goodbye, Mr. Mansion. Well, we are going out there to some kind of ritual place. There are poppies everywhere. Ooh, what is happening?
I'm slipping!
Whoa! Has it happened right here?
A thief should never return to the scene of a crime. But this one's been haunting me. Somewhere in here has to be a way down to the laboratory.
It's going to be a long night if he returns.
My God. One was supposed to be keeping an eye out for that. Oh God. Aaron. Why are you saying all that to me? That does not sound right. I just wonder whether that guy will...
It hurts.
What hurts? Your back? Or something else? I'm not even remotely sure. You're constantly complaining about something. First it's your back, then it's your tooth coming loose. I'm kind of tired of your pleading. You will get your retribution. And I will make sure you do. They're kind of not even remotely scared of what has happened around here. The explosion, though, must have been a lot more violent and terrible than I could imagine. It's not some kind of glowing orb over here. It's some kind of terroristic act that took place.
Same nightmares
Oops.
every night.
Don't you do that. Apparently he is getting stuck in between these. Quiet! Keep quiet!
Huh? I won't be next. Not if I find him first.
Well, you are not gonna find me first.
It's only a matter of time, Black Hand!
Until you come over here, you will not get yours.
Give up, aren't you?
Oh, that was easy. Well, the key to that game is actually being slightly faster than in the previous ones. Well, in the previous ones you can just play it all. Oh! What's this? Is there a guy somewhere out there? Yes, there is. On constant alert. Well, anyways, I'm guessing I should investigate that place first, all things considered. I need those supplies. And I am getting those supplies, one way or another. The thief never returns to the scene of the crime. But at the same time, Do I care all that much? Nobody remotely cared about this place. Why would Baron leave everything like that? Oh god. One should learn to clean the mess afterwards. Oops. This is the entrance most likely, so I should take the guardians down over there first and return there quickly. Good. Good. We are in action. We are on track. I should really...
I can feel eyes on me.
Really... Oh yeah, it's my eyes. Go ahead.
Hey.
He's there! I have him!
Really? And what are you gonna do?
You're everywhere! You can't run!
Yeah, I don't need to. You're an idiot. You are just a dummy. I don't even need to run.
I will not falter. I will not.
He's so determined. Not enough.
I can feel eyes on me.
Oh god. Now the repetition. Fancy. Oh yeah. Charge mode.
Cold sweat.
Now where is your companion?
To the dawn.
Oh, he's just seen it. Oh yeah. You're gonna have your share. Come on. Say something.
We'll find him soon enough.
I guess you have something to tell me.
Prepare to face the dawn. There's no one
dawn?
around now.
There's your dawn. Oops. Sorry. Looks like everything is dusking before your eyes. The dusk comes earlier these days. Well, I'm not sure. Gonna admit, I have never fallen unconscious in my life, so I don't know what it feels like when you do. Well, people say that everybody starts to float before you. And it's as though everything is darkening before your eyes. Your sight starts to falter. You are hearing some weird, gradually escalating noise in your ears, and then everything crumbles down to infinite silence. Maybe it is true. Well, I should consider the probability of such things. Oh, is anybody around here?
Be ready to defend the dawn.
Come on, defend yourself first.
What?
Someone's moving there! The
Whoopsie!
Faceless, surrender to the dawn!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Run! Run for your freaking life! Where to? Whoopsie! There are two guys and they turned out to be really to the both sides of me, so I could not even leave without being detected. Whoops! God! Oh, you are being persistent in your search, I see. Come on. Come on. Just a little farther. Man, I'm just sitting with my head inclined to the left. Because peeking in this game really achieves nothing.
I fought the Paris watch. I can take you.
You cannot take me. That's really ridiculous endeavor. My God,
eyes on me.
he's really fast. Okay, that requires skill. That requires skill. Why would you hang these poor people? You're just
Pain in my skull.
violent bastards. Why in the world? Well, these guys are a lot more violent than those monsters, I should say. Monsters never start to do the hunting. Oh god, there are 3 of these guys. Will I just take one of them and run? Or at least I will try. Well, they are all very, very richly rewarded for the assault of Baron's mansion, I see. Lots of purses on them. Lots and lots.
We won. How can this be happening?
I'm not sure how. But it apparently has something to do with the deceptive nature of your master. Oh, looks like I got a sudden idea.
Not when we are so close.
Well, that sudden idea involves dropping on some person right from over here. Ooh, that might not really work. At least I will know about this.
Not so sure about this.
So one is passing by. There. But apparently it's too high for Garret to execute that fancy drop attack of his.
My conviction.
You're all fanatics. Why would I mess with you? There is a reason for me messing around. Because you have that money I'm supposed to get.
Now. Not when we are so close.
Hey!
Surprise! Whoa, 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 whoa. Running again. I was supposed to lose some health on that. And now I have lost a couple of my health points. Really don't see that it's quite necessary. Why would it be important though? Only in case... Oopsie! Why didn't you try to predict that? You should have predicted this run of events.
Darkness, do you?
Oh god, they definitely identify the level of chaos happening around, but... And you go down too. That was really easy. How many guys have I slain by the means of hiding in the very same position? Well, that number kind of inclines to the infinity. But the food, though, I don't feel like wasting any more. What I feel quite... Well, I don't feel it. I like it. I don't feel like it, but I'm sure. It's like, well, let's give it a 60% probability that I will encounter a couple of zomboid creatures in the end of this level. That's exactly where I'm going. So I'm gonna keep my fire arrows out just for these guys. I believe that I'm gonna be cautious and nothing wrong will happen. But something can. Every time something terrible can happen. Let's see what exactly. Descend into the laboratory. There is supposed to be a new map somewhere. Let's view it. Well, it definitely has nothing to offer. Let's just tread lightly and we will not get caught. Especially taking into consideration that darkness is our common friend with these guys. If any monsters are down here, at least I would feel like that is the proper place for them. It's somewhat watery. So yes, what I have learned, just a little bit of intel on these guys. Well, the intel is the following. Generally, they are referred to as freaks. And I hope these guys don't jump up at me in a very weird manner. Let me cover the site a little bit. I'm supposed to go down there, and I feel like all those lamps are about to extinguish sometime after I descend, or as I start the descent. And there we have it. My god, why is my heart raising its tempo again? There is nothing at all to be afraid of, right? Even if the monster kills me, I will just receive a save, but my goodness, I'm definitely not resistant to any of these attacks. And this seems just the place for them. Well, they are called freaks. Well, the Awakened is a kind of alternative reference to these guys, if any. And they are 100% invulnerable to any physical attacks, such as blackjack and arrows. Oh god. That's what I'm talking about. The deceptive lights. The relation to light is another reference to Shalebridge Cradle, I believe. Because in the Shalebridge Cradle, light would start to violently flicker in the presence of those monsters. So, I understand what the game exactly has to tell me with that particular... Well, that's a reference, all things considered. And the reference should be one. What is this thing? This definitely has to do something about the Primal. And what I do know as well, that those monsters are kind of really reacting on that Primal. They will detect me easier if I start using focus in their presence. Baron Northcrest. Lions of Industry. Okay. The Northcrest family has held the lion for centuries. They symbolize the bloodline's nobility, strength, and leadership. With my grandfather's foresight, the magnificent beast took on new meaning. The Northcrests became lions of industry. We have strengthened the city with iron, created jobs, erected new buildings atop the old, and laid the foundations for a progressive future. But at every turn, the old gods can be seen stifling. But every turn, the old gods can be seen stifling the city's progress and polluting the minds of the people with spiritual stagnation. I see these obsolescent gods for what they are. A dead excuse for population that needs to rediscover logical responsibility. In honor of the old gods, in honor of the old gods, I have decided to convert the Northcrest Manor family chapel into a secure room for Northcrest's heirloom, the heart of the lion. Let the old gods chew on that. Oh, probably you should be really careful about there being different old gods and everything. They will have their revenge on you. Have I mentioned Moira Asylum was the place to be alternatively called Trickster's Playground? Which basically has another reference to the pagans, but what I was driving at... Sorry, what is that? Rope arrow. Interesting thing to use. Why rope arrow? I'm gonna need that somewhere. I was a lot more afraid that the game was supposed to give me some fire arrows. That would be really, really
There's
terrible.
the Primal stone piece, but what's this contraption it's sat in? No time to find a manual. I need to get it out somehow.
Oopsie. So I'm supposed to take the Primal stone fragment from the inside of the machine. But I don't seem to note any presence of anybody around this place. And I'm coming into the open once again. Nothing of importance. Let me hide around this place and have another piece of reading. It has to do something about the machine, and it looks all like a reactor. There we go, it's called a reactor. So are we supposed just to do the simple operation of overloading the reactor just in the majority of games? Just like in the majority of games. Let's see. Rotation can be applied to resonate the fragment, yet resulting spin can fracture the containment. Oh, okay. From the very beginning. I don't want to screw the reading anymore. Rotation can be applied to resonate the fragment, yet resulting spin can fracture the containment unit if frequency builds so quickly. Is this the last revenge of the Glassmakers Guild? Where else am I to source panels of suitable strength? I'll have Eastwick's coveted market covered. I'll have Eastwick's covered market torn down if I have to. Stabilizing the Primal is everything. Well, is the Baron himself working on it? Well, I guess. He's kind of a proud man. And he's trying to do everything all by himself. Another document. Very well. Swan Song. My future is falling from my grasp. Huntfield has been lost in the Asylum riots and the Primal taken. My experiments below Northcrest still produce nothing. No elements seem to be able to replace the original stone from below the city, nor can I stabilize the dissonance between the pieces. If only I still had the book. I wonder if reversing the procedure would be the key to success. But now, even the body of the girl is lost to me. Time is running out. My body is failing, and I cannot allow the people to see me like this. I have decided to stay within the confines of the Northcrest and operate through Thaddeus. Thaddeus? Who is that? How did this happen? Things were supposed to be better than this. A golden age. I refuse to surrender the fight for progress. I am not my father. Oh, God. Very well, but you should have thought around this beforehand. You should have thought all the way through before applying the power of the Primal to anything. And more certainly before trying channeling it. Oh, that's the water. So, that's even furthermore a reference. I view that as a reactor. That is supposed to be a sort of reactor, right? But not a nuclear one this time, but a kind of mysterious primal energy reactor. Laboratory repair report. Mr. Farnham, it's one strange generator this lordship has got here. And no mistake. We cleaned out the releases and riveted up the pace as told. Things done up tighter than those pipes across the river. There's few supplies we left underneath, but we'll come back to pick them up after the house meeting later today. Wow. Anyways, there are some kind of supplies somewhere around. And is that the only thing I can use? I hope so. Do not interact with anything until you're 100% sure nothing bad will happen. Let's observe.
There's a crack in the glass. This stuff is thick. Arrows aren't going to help me here.
Well, I thought as much. I wonder why Garret would think in that way. Okay, these are the valves to try overloading the reactor, I guess. Why is that always the same? Trying to overload the reactor while being nearby, which basically means exposing yourself to a mortal danger and inevitable demise. Okay, progress. Construction of the city has begun on the city's construction has begun on the city's power solution. Once I've harnessed the Primal, the caged energy will be held within the keep. When implemented, the Primal vessel should release an almost limitless supply of power. A vast network of conduits will transport this energy from my central keep to the far corners of the city. The pipes are already in place in many areas, although there is still so much to do. After so many years, the new era of industry is almost upon us. I should consider a portrait of Semius to be commissioned for the keep. Whew. Very well. At least Baron feels a kind of gratitude. Well, let's do things in their respective order. Or... well, since the monsters are kind of attracted to the primal energy, or attuned to it somehow, that means any tricks with the primal energy might lure them. And it definitely will lure them, if any. So, let's see. I'm gonna just save all the way over here and see what that does. I wonder, why am I not in a plain sight? So this thing is now active. Ooh, tenseness is building up. Well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do something like that, but I'm guessing I just have to do it the way I'm supposed to do it, right? And build up. What does it have to do now? The tenseness is building. Something is about to happen. Am I supposed to turn it off with these things active, right? Let me just have an educated guess on it. Nope. Nothing. Well, that does nothing. Very nice. Well, that's kind of curious. So I'm supposed to play around these valves, right? So now it's shaking. Shaking right around this place, so...
Pressure is widening the cracks. If I keep applying it in the right places, I can break this thing open.
Oh! So, does that mean there is a crack somewhere in another? There it is. There it is, nearly in the middle. Over here. Well, that seems all evident, so let's continue. Good. 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 Very nice. Efficiency going on, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that looks all the way weird, I should say, but nevertheless, how am I supposed to take the stone out of here? Where is another crack? Don't seem to note the presence of another crack. Oh, there it is. Just the downward. Escalate it! Flaboosh! Here I go. Grab it. Woo!
The cure! Take the blood!
Aaron's blood? Whoa, where? No! Hold on, Garret. Don't do anything obnoxious. Oh, the focus point, eh? Let me just apply the focus point right away. I can... Yeah, focus upgrades. Intuition. The ability, yeah, I have been upgrading intuition, but let me see if I should upgrade something else. Sense. Detect noises within short distance. Combat. Well, I don't really suffer from combat. I feel it perfect as it is. The ability to move more silently when using focus. No, I'm much more fortified with all these, so I'll just unlock the intuition. It will tell me everything. Everything about everything possible. Have these surge of power attracted any monsters around this place? Hope not. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The master thief.
My hand!
Bad time.
It hurts all the way as it is.
Forgive my clumsiness. Since our first encounter, I've always been a bit heavy-footed on this leg.
Oh, you dare making
They used to plunge
freaking
a
jokes of me.
hand into hot tar, Garret. Black-handing. But yours I'll have for my mantelpiece.
There you go. Have I escaped again? Have I done this? My god, Thief Taker General. Why is he keeping pursuing me? He keeps doing that. It's as though somebody's spying on me. Why is he always in the know of my whereabouts?
These sewers should lead to the river below the bridge.
Exit the sewers. Whew. Yeah. What kind of a game would that be without the sewers, right? And the sewer must be reeks with those monsters. Why would I even ask? The interesting part starts, and the battling will be done in a lot of cases as well. Well, I think the mission is not over yet and I'm supposed to escape. Good. We'll start with this right in the beginning of the following episode. Unless I want to return somewhere back there right now and kick the general's ass. Maybe I will do that. I'm not sure. After this many meetings with that guy, I'm kind of already convinced that I was supposed to kill that guy, and I'm supposed to do that in one of the following chapters at least. Maybe. Yeah, that's right. See you soon, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I recover from that blow the game gave me and return to my calmness and wake up senses once again. And for now, I have to say it unwillingly. Zauberhaft signing out.